Yo, what's happening YouTube? It's your boy Peely9 and I am back with another reaction. It's been a while. I was meant to do some reactions yesterday, but a couple things come up and sometimes that happens. But we're getting into it today. It is absolutely roasting in the UK right now. I've got a fan and I've got my windows open, so there might be some background noise. Apologies for anything like that, but we are getting into some Bugzy Malone M.E.N. free. All my reactions today that I'm doing, I've had them opened up on my tabs. I've not watched any other reactions. I've not watched the video, so everything is fresh reactions, and I've just act to hold off on them. So yeah, M.E.N. free. M.E.N. stands for Manchester Evening News. If you didn't already know, he's done a 1 and 2, and he basically breaks down situations that happened in his life in a story format. Great storyteller, Bugzy, and yeah, he I don't know if it was at start of lockdown or halfway through lockdown. He was out on his free wheel bike, and it went over everywhere in the UK, at least on Twitter and that. And when he got into quite a serious accident, and it seems recently he has started to come back to full health, and this is it, man. I've been waiting for Bugzy Malone to to drop something, so let's get into it. Yeah, man, that's a little bit of background news. If you're new around here, check out my other stuff, like, subscribe, all of that good stuff, and leave your reaction request down below. Let's go. I don't know how loud I'm gonna need this.
Yo,
here we go.
It's Bugzy Malone. See, as soon as I got to the hospital, the nurses told me I'm lucky to be alive. 3 weeks later, I get a blood clot in my chest. Shit nearly killed me.
Wow.
And now I'm back. They don't call me the king of the north for nothing. Watch this. Alright, so mommy used to sell herself. Drop a couple rocks into a pipe.
Hold on a minute. There was some...
Shit nearly killed me.
And look at him there. He looks rough, bro.
I'm back. They don't call me...
I didn't know about the blood clot. Look, even look. Chip. Official Chip and KSI. I'm praying for you, fam. Please don't die on us. And then Chip, prayers to Bugzy Malone from the most sincere place. I hope Chip and Bugzy drop a tune after. Their beef revives Graham, in my opinion. So I hope they can do something soon, because they've squashed all that. There was a picture of them from a award show a couple of years ago, and obviously Chips dropped that tweet back in March 25th. There you go. That's when it happened. So start of the year. And yeah, let's carry on.
For nothing. Watch this.
I'm listening.
Alright, so mommy used to sell herself. Drop a couple rocks into a pipe and light it up. Think I didn't come from hell. My old bestie said my head's gone, it must be mental health. But I got killers in my family, in case you couldn't tell. And I didn't want to see them niggas, so I got it hella stealth. And when I saw those idiots, I told them by myself that I don't fear nobody. I've still got ops that want me bodied, but them man are still living in a cell. And if I have to go...
He's coming quick, man. I was expecting a little bit of slower pace. I can't lie. I can't even take this all in right
see
now,
them
bro.
niggas, so I got it hella stealth. And when I saw those idiots, I told them by myself that I don't fear nobody. I've still got ops that want me bodied, but them man are still living in a cell. And if I have to go back there, I swear I'm going in. I pray a lot these days in case I have to sin. I tell them till my mouth goes dry.
I pray a lot these days in case I have to sin.
Where I'm going in. I pray a lot these days in case I have to sin. I tell them till my mouth goes dry and I need a drink. I sleep well these days. I never miss a wink. And no, I didn't catch the virus. Still this pain in my chest. A court case coming. Fuck fame for a sec. I'm gonna have to stand and take judgment again, but I can look him in his eye. I have my baby to protect. Couple things I never said.
What court case is coming up for him then? He said I can look him in the eye. I've got my baby to protect. So baby is in his wife, girlfriend, or baby is in an actual child. I don't know. What situation arrived there, man? I don't know what court case is coming up. It's news to me. Liking the visuals as well. It looks like it's an LV bulletproof chest. I don't know if it's LV or it looks like it's some kind of branded. He's got the matching mask. He's in his stealth mode. He mentioned stealth, and then the white Lambo. I don't know if that's an Aventador or a Hurricane, one of the two. And yeah, that's got the M.E.N. free number plate. But yeah, I don't know what situation that is. Let me know down in the comment section down below if you do know.
Stand and take judgment again, but I can look him in his eye. I have my baby to protect. Couple things I never said out loud, I've just been living with it. I gotta speak hard, though it's fucking with my spirit. A school tie around my neck and hanging from the ceiling. He burst into the room, I was embarrassed when he see me, so I put it to my wrist and yeah, I slit it. Didn't cut it deep, though I gotta say I shit it. Her mummy was a nitty, but when I heard she turned one of her customers into my dad, I gotta say I really nearly did it, but I told myself.
What? Mate, I did not expect this from Bugzy, bro. He's really opening up here.
Tie around my neck and hanging, been living with it. I gotta speak hard, though it's fucking with my spirit. Couple things I never said out loud, I've just been living with it. I gotta speak hard, though it's fucking with my spirit. A school tie around my neck and hanging from the ceiling. He burst into the room, I was embarrassed when he see me, so I put it to my wrist and yeah, I slit it. Didn't cut it deep, though I gotta say I shit it. Her mummy was a nitty, but when I heard she turned one of her customers into my dad, I gotta say I really nearly did it, but I told myself I would never do anything silly. I told myself I'd take it out on niggas that fuck with me, and that's why I never lost, and that's why I'm a boss, and that's why I was the first one to rep my city. I got fake friends talking like I don't show intelligence, like I didn't demonstrate due diligence. Man telling me about my residence, like I couldn't give a green light and leave no evidence. Place in the Louis, waves under the dewy, skeleton Cartier so I can see through it. See the
I like the skeletons.
Place in the Louis, waves under the dewy, skeleton Cartier so I can see through it. See these levels to this British shit, and me, I'm top tier. Any talk of me not being a legend stops here. When the car pulled out, I knew that we was crashing.
Tell him.
And at the point my life was meant to start flashing, I just blacked out. Woke up on the concrete with feathers everywhere. The Montclair was ragged out, me, I had it mapped out. Now I got.
He looks weird there, man. I know obviously his eyes gone and but he just looks drawn. Like he doesn't look full in the face.
Up on the concrete with feathers everywhere.
That's the picture that leaked everywhere as well. That picture was obviously the crash on the left went everywhere, but the thing on the right, and obviously there was some boys like not chasing him down, but there was obviously some Bugzy fans or people that knew who he was, and they was in his car and he's riding around on a bike without a helmet on, and they're like. It's dangerous to play on the roads, especially when someone's on a bike, and them guys were like following him, or some situation occurred before, and then this was, I remember that being on Snap or they releasing it, but then obviously this video leaked after the crash. So when the crash first initially was out before the video, before I see the video at least, I know a lot of people were saying, oh, it's his own fault for like he was showing off or rah, but actually in the video you see that the car pulled out on him. Of course he should have had a helmet on. And stay safe, kids out there. But
where the Montclair was ragged out, me, I had it mapped out. Now I got bleeding on the brain, the same shit that killed my cousin. Yeah, I swear I missed Dane. Couple niggas turned out to be fake, but I'm too rich to argue these days, so I just give it space. On the hospital bed, the morphine on me tripping, giggling at nothing, into reminiscing. Crashed doing 70 without wearing a helmet. Believing God or not, there's no denying a blessing. I was on the ward, slowly healing. Lay on the bed and my chest was beating. The blood clot passed through my heart and into my lungs, and the pain was a deeper feeling. I shouted for the nurse, I could feel myself leaking with a face full of sweat. Could barely catch my breath, even though I knew I was hanging by a thread. I told the nurse that there's no way I'm dying on this bed, fuck that. Now I'm supposed to feel weak. For some reason, though, I feel like a Wolverine. Like I smashed the side of the car up with my physique and left a big boy dent in the concrete. He put me in the news.
Do you know what? If a situation comes, you got to run with it, man. He's running with it. Man said he's bragging about the fact that he put a big dent in the side of the car, and he's a big boy. So he left a hole in the ground. But you got to run with that, bro. He was facing death, like he was in a life or death situation. He's come out on top, man. You got to be feeling good about that.
Now I'm supposed to feel weak. For some reason, though, I feel like a Wolverine. Like I smashed the side of the car up with my physique and left a big boy dent in the concrete. He put me in the newspapers and magazines. You better recognize a legend when you catch a sneak peek. It's not the first time I've shed blood out on the street, but the way they taped it off, it was like a murder scene.
Oh, it's not the first time I've shed blood upon the streets, but the way they taped it off, it was like a murder scene. Oh, I don't even need to dissect that. That was just bar like, come on, Bugzy.
I shed blood on magazines. You better recognize a legend when you catch a sneak peek. It's not the first time I've shed blood out on the street, but the way they taped it off, it was like a murder scene. Fucking Bugzy Malone. 2020. The fucking resurrection. Yeah.
I feel like there's a fire in the booth coming very soon. I feel like there's a part. Would it be his part 3 coming very soon? I feel like there's coming. He's got a good relationship with Charlie as well. He's back in gym here, rebuilding his strength. Haircut. This is all after, I'm guessing. Kept low. Woo! The resurrection. Guess he's been working on a new album. Jeez. The tire skirt mark on the thing. That's how you take a situation and run with it. Take a negative situation or a situation that happened in your life and just flipping it into a positive, man. Shout out to Bugzy on that one. That was very hard. I've been waiting to listen to that as well. So yeah, it was just nice to actually finally listen to it, digest and understand where his headspace is. Instrumental, I didn't really pay attention to the instrumental too much, but I feel like when you're listening to Bugzy, because of his storytelling abilities, you get roped into him, and you're just deep in the lyrics and just really painting a picture. Like he said in his final booth, I paint pictures with words, you know. That was very, very hard. That was Bugzy Malone, M.E.N 3. I'm guessing if you're watching this, you've listened to Bugzy Malone in the past. But if you haven't heard him before, check out his other stuff. His Fire in the Booth, some good stuff to listen to. His M.E.N 1 and 2. And yeah, and he's got plenty of other stuff out there. That was very, very hard. Shout out to Bugzy Malone on this one. And yeah, check out all the links in the description. There's something going on down there. There always is. Hit me up with your next reaction request in the comment section below. And hit me up on Instagram. All of that good stuff. Until next time, it's your boy, Peely9. And I am out of here. Pow! Watch this.